The race for who is going to be sitting at 10 Downing Street in a few months from now is heating up, and there are 11 contenders who've now thrown their hats into the ring to try and replace Boris Johnson. The latest who's now entered this race is the British Foreign Minister Liz Truss. On Sunday, Truss announced her bid to succeed Boris Johnson as the Prime Minister and also the leader of the ruling Conservative Party. In a statement, Liz Truss said, and I quote her here, "I'm putting myself forward because I can lead and I can deliver and make the tough decisions." She further said, and I quote again, "I have a clear vision of where we need to be and the resolve to get us there." Now, there are a host of other leaders who are contesting to replace Boris Johnson. This includes the like of the former Chancellor Rishi Sunak, who was considered a Boris Johnson man, but was also the man who precipitated this whole crisis. Now, Foreign Secretary Liz Truss has also thrown her hat into the ring. The former Health Secretary Sajid Javid, the Transport Secretary Grant Shapps, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the current one, Nadeem Zahawi, who 2 days after he was appointed said that Prime Minister should resign, and also the former Foreign and Health Secretary Jeremy Hunt, the Attorney General Suella Braverman, the former Equalities Minister Kemi Badenoch, the Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee Tom Tugendhat, and also the Minister of State Penny Mordaunt, and the Member of Parliament for Gillingham and Rainham in South East England, Rahman Chishti. Now, most of these contenders have in fact pledged tax cuts for the people of Britain. A slew of promises have been made by candidates on income tax, national insurance, corporation tax and also fuel duty. However, questions have been raised about how all of these tax cuts will be paid for. Moreover, Rishi Sunak has also tried to play down the prospect of tax cuts before the public finances improve. Now, the former Chancellor of the Exchequer released a video to launch his campaign in which he had warned against comforting fairy tales that would leave our children worse off tomorrow. Now, the 1922 committee that organises contests will be meeting later in the day today to decide the timetable and also the rules for the leadership race. The two-stage process will see Conservative members of Parliament whittle down the candidates to just two through voting rounds before the Tory party members decide the winner. Now, Boris Johnson's exit sets the stage for a leadership battle in the Conservative Party, one that will determine as to who will be Britain's next Prime Minister, and this will also lead to the election of a new Tory leader, the third in a span of 6 years. But it's also a contest that is full of twists and turns and a lot of backstabbing, even by people who are considered Boris Johnson's loyals. So how does this process work? Now, this takes place in two stages. The first one will see 358 Conservative Party members battle it out. Under the current rules, the candidates need the support of at least about 8 Conservative members of Parliament to stand. And once the candidates have been declared, the battle begins. If there are more than 2 candidates, the Tories hold a series of votes until just 2 remain. The second stage will involve thousands of grassroots party members. They'll be picking the winner in a secret ballot. Whoever wins the contest will now become the leader of the Conservatives. The Queen will then ask them to form a government. However, the early favourite in the contest usually never almost wins. In 2016, Boris Johnson was the favourite, but Theresa May ended up winning. In 2005, David Cameron won by overcoming the favourite David Davis. Now, Boris Johnson will stay on in office until a new leader is selected. The timetable to nominate his replacement will be set out by next week. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.